What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Dokkan Battle. We've been doing a lot more Dokkan. If you guys are enjoying this, I really am enjoying bringing it. As much as we griped for the past week, I mean, I think we had right and reason. But for as much as we griped in the last week, I really did enjoy the game. I did miss it when we weren't producing content on it, so I am bringing it back to the channel. You guys did heavily request it. I'm trying to work it into the stream schedule, so if you guys are enjoying this once again, hit the little thumbs up button. Let me know. We've had a few that have actually beaten notably good videos every week. So the more you guys hit that, the more you guys comment, and keep subscribing. It's going to hit the analytics. These are going to get more popular, and I'll be able to bring you guys more of this. We've been working lately on a schedule to bring one a day, sometimes two like we did yesterday. So you need to make sure you sub to get those in your sub box. Let's get down to it. Enough shameless self-promotion. On today's episode of Dokkan Responsibly, we are talking about the new Broly. This dude is nuts. Absolutely nuts. There are already people that have done 55% damage tests with him. And at Link level 1, with full health, which means he's not even at full power, he's been doing like 3.8 million per hit. And there's more damage in that, which we'll talk about when we finally get around to doing the damage tests. Like, he is wild. Even though I do plan to troll somebody by naming it Broly Mid. Anyway, we'll get around to doing my damage test here in a couple of days. But first, we are going to have to farm his SA. And yes, he has a farmable SA. And that's why I'm naming this video Dokkan Responsibly. Because you don't need and shouldn't waste any Kais on this dude whatsoever. The farm is so super easy. So I've got 11 of these guys up here, and I was really only hoping to get 5 or 6 for the sake of this video. So they're easy enough to come by. Plus, you only need 10 because you're going to have to Dokkan Awaken them into the TUR form in order to feed them in. So they're going to be 100% no matter what level he's at. And that's going to be really helpful. So let's go ahead and go to training. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So all those Brolys that I got, they're actually going to Dokkan Awaken into this form, Super Saiyan Broly. And you can feed this unit in, though I'm not going to feed this one in because he's maxed and he's been on my team forever. And I really don't want to do that again. But you can feed this unit in as an SA, and because you saw there, it is 100% once he's awakened. So you really only need 10 of them. Like, they're 9 of them, actually. They're guaranteed. So, because that's the way math works, because he's SA1, you need 9 to SA1. And I got 11. But I'm going to show you guys anyway how to farm them up. It's super simple. It's not going to take you much time in your day. It is going to be resource heavy, but they're easily replenishable resources. Much more so than the Kais that you would otherwise spend. Pay attention. People always ask me, like, how do you have, like, 200 something Kais? And my answer is, well, because I do stuff like this. So if we go down here to level 2. Level 2, Planet Vegeta. I'm going to go ahead and run just the 15 stam. And you want to run a Movie Heroes team, okay? If we go up here to Effect, all Movie Heroes are going to give you a boost. I'm lucky enough, I've got a full LR team, so I can just run a full LR team of Movie Heroes. Now, they're not all led by the leader, but it's a story event. You don't need to worry about that. Just real talk. But with my all LR team, we got 245% drop rate, so we're going to be getting all kinds of rewards. Yes, I know I did that wrong. All kinds of rewards. And this foe's super easy. So it doesn't really matter what we do. We just fluff our way through this. Doesn't really make any difference whatsoever what we do. We don't even honestly probably need SA, but with these units, you kind of can't help it. Alright. Wreck him out. Later, nerd. Only a measly 5.1 mil attack with critical versus a storm. Would you drop more than one? Okay. Normally, I will be honest, on average, I get about 3 per run. Only got 1 here. I did do some boosting on this, and when I did the boost, I actually only got 3. That was actually in the video that I recorded last night on this. But I've actually gotten up to 5 and even 6 on these runs before, but it only took like 3 or 4 runs to get everything I needed. This is just a really unfortunate run, but that's fine. I really don't need that many. So if you're really lucky, you'll be able to run this maybe 3 or 4 times, get all 9 that you need. I said on average I get about 3 per drop, and you only need 9, so you're good to go there. Now, where it gets a little on the pricey side, if I'm completely honest here, is when you get to their awakening, okay? So they require 20 medals per awakening, but the medals drop with even more consistency. So if we go over here to event, and this is where I'm actually going to use the boost. I saved a little bit of boost for this. Let's go back here and boost this up. All right, and I'm going to use an LR just because of reasons. Actually, I got Gohan there. We'll use Gohan. It won't matter too much because, once again, the Broly you fight here is a little harder. You probably do need an SA to beat him, but I'm going to be honest, it isn't going to make too much of a difference because if we get Gohan on the team, he's on the other rotation, though. That's fine. Even if we go 2 rotations, Broly can't do enough damage to really, like, even harm the team. So we're just going to laugh our way through this. All right. Ooh, Goku on the front. Let's just go feed them up, and then we can feed Goku. I like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, though he... If there was an LR that needs an EZA, I would say it's him, just because his passive needs a little fixing. Like, in this day and age, his passive is kind of laughable, though his damage is wild if you can get his U Super. It was very good for the time he came out, but he really needs an EZA desperately. 4.1 mil, but then again, he's not linked up very well, so yeah. 8.4 mil. Although that is with type advantage, though no criticals. So there we go. We got, what, 5 awakening medals in that one, just that one fight. So I'm really not losing sleep over, you know, awakening medals and all that stuff. Like, awakening medals are just going to drop. All right? And that was one run. Now, to be fair, you do need 200 awakening medals, but I've gotten some really good... Oh, see, even with boost, we got so many more. So it doubled it up on boost. So instead of, like, you know, 5 there, I got 10. Now, you only get 3 boosts a day, so, you know, do consider that heavily, but you don't have to awaken him today. You can do whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my first 4 here. Oop. We will need to train them up, so we're going to do that. All right. Boom, boom, to awaken. There we go. So basically, it's of the Broly story event. It is, of course, fight number 2 and fight number 8. 2 drops the Broly, 8 drops the medals. So just fight those accordingly, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and awaken my 4 here, and then we're just going to feed them in real fast. Shouldn't take too terribly long to do this, but it does take a minute. And like I said, it is slightly resource heavy, though if you've been playing for any kind of time, you got the resources for this. I'm going to be real. Like, especially, like, for me, I've been playing this game so long, I have, like, what, 2, maybe 2.5 million? I have an insane number of Baba points. So a lot of times what I do, rather than regrinding the medals, I just buy them out of the Baba shop. Like, you probably do enough summons in this game that you could sell your SRs and whatever to Baba and just get whatever you need. So, here we go. There we go. And there's our 4 that are going to be at the UR level. And let go. All right. Pretty easy stuff. And, you know, so like I said, this is going to be resource heavy. You do need to have, you know, training items, but I can't remember the last time I was low on training items. So, you know, just be cautious about that. You might need to farm up a few more of those things, but you should honestly be fine. All right, so we're going to Dokkan Awaken our first Broly. I'm not going to train him up because it's a waste of time. Boom. We only need them at level 1. Cancel out of that. Let's Dokkan Awaken this one. Cancel out of that. And let's Dokkan Awaken this last one. Okay, so we did just rip 80 medals there, but, you know, you need 180. I said 200 earlier. I'm always calculating it at 10. So you need 180 of the medals. I need to go grind 100 more up. But, like I said, I got 10 in that one run. And I average about 5, maybe 6 per run. So do the math on that. If you don't do it in your first stamina run, let your stamina restore, go do it again. you'll be pretty good to go. So, all we're going to do is go here to training, grab our new Broly, and feed these 4 in. Notice, like I said, they're 100%. So, that is going to get us to SA level 5. Now I've just got to go farm up the last 5, and I'll be good to go. Like, that's going to be done this afternoon. I've already got the Brolys grinded up. I've got ground up. That sounds all grinded. Grinded sounds way better. I am not putting them through a meat grinder. I am, it just sounds all, it sounds like ground beef. Not appetizing at all. And had I been smart, I would have dropped the training items to go ahead and awaken him at that point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and do his Z Awakening. There we go. And then obviously when I drop the other 5 in, I'll drop the items and then use the location, which I forgot to do last time. I mean, not that I'm worried about it, but just slightly more efficient. And then I'll have SA10 and I'll have him up to the ready to go up to the TUR level. Just have to grind up his medals and we'll be good to go. So we're going to do some 55% full link level 10 damage tests on this dude sometime this weekend after I'm able to get all those ground up. Hopefully that doesn't take very long, though historically speaking, I have really bad luck getting those last few levels, so only time will tell. We'll see. I'm going to start that grind right now, though. You guys let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like I said, Dokkan responsibly. Don't waste Kais, not even sleepy Kais. It's not worth. This might even take you the afternoon if you're really slow-paced at this. And I'm really slow-paced, and it took me the morning watching 2 kids. Which means maybe put an hour into the work? Yeah. You could do it if I can do it. Like, comment, share. I'll be back at you guys with more Dokkan Battle here really soon.